Hi, thank you for joining me here at Leaping Lotus Tarot. My name is Addison. Please only take the messages that resonate for you. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. Okay, a lot of cards there. Let's just see what we got. Okay, we have the Fool. Starting over, fresh new journey. Beautiful. Queen of Swords. Somebody very decisive in this decision. Two of Coins, coming into balance with their brain and their heart. Beautiful. Page of Swords. So a lot of communication coming through here right now. 10 of Rods, but it's in reverse. So somebody is choosing a new path. They're embarking on a new journey. They're diving right in. They're super excited. They're decisive. They're clear. They're communicating what it is that they want. And they're no longer carrying the heavy burden maybe of like the opinions of others maybe, or the responsibilities of other situations. And they're coming into balance. They're coming into balance with their heart and their brain. So that's super beautiful. Let me grab some oracle messages from Confession of a Soulmate. Check out my description box below if you're interested in to see all of the tarot and oracle decks that I have. Let me get an oracle message to kind of set the tone for this here. Let's find out more about this because this message has been coming through a lot lately. So I just want to make sure that we're getting specific for the people who need to hear it and that it's not just too general. Daydream. I can't get you off my mind all day, every day. I always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling about me. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. Interesting. So this could be somebody, I don't know. It's kind of weird though, because if this is a romantic situation where somebody's finally decisive, somebody's finally coming forward in communication, it kind of seems like that's not the case because of the fact we have daydream, where it's like somebody's still imagining a situation and they're not actually. So this could be two different people. This could be one person like really wanting communication and the other person like not quite there yet. This says best self. I am working really hard to level up for you and meet you as your equal, your mirror. I know we will always grow together, but I want you to be proud of who I am today. So I think one person, possibly the feminine here, is more ready. She's further along the path. The masculine still feels like he's got some work to do. So while she feels like she's ready for communication and for things to move forward, he might be feeling like that it's still fantasy. It's still in his mind. He's not where he wants to be yet. Maybe his finances aren't in order. Maybe he's not, whatever it is, he's not feeling like he's ready for some reason, even though she feels like she's ready to dive into this new adventure. So tell me about this 10 of Wands in reverse for her, because she's releasing some burden. The Hierophant in reverse. So that's like tradition, marriage, values, religion. So if it's in reverse, it could kind of be like she might have surrendered to the fact that like she might be ready for like a marriage right now, but she's accepted that this person isn't. And so maybe this is her releasing the fact that she's like, okay, so this person's not ready at the rate that I am, and I'm okay with that. I've accepted that. And she's released the burden of like worrying about a timeline. Or it could be like, since Hierophant is Taurus energy, it could be like she's released some sort of energy around a Taurus situation. Elixirs, this is Cups. This is 4 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So whatever it is, she's released a worry. She's released some sort of burden or worry, I think around a thought pattern or belief system. Tell me more about this thought pattern and belief system that's no longer keeping her worried. Ooh, beautiful. King of Wands. So if this masculine energy is not ready to move forward to her at the level that she feels ready for at this time, I think it's okay, because she at least knows that there's love there, there's passion there, there's hope with the sun, with that sunflower imagery. This is masculine energy, the sun is masculine. So she sees this king as potential, and she knows that there's love and passion there. So it's like somehow given her peace of mind, even though the timing isn't right yet. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, this is Sagittarius energy. So this King of Wands could be a Sagittarius. But it's in reverse. It's like, it's weird that like there's like a balance out of reverse, you know, a balance card being in reverse. And we also have this brain here. So it is a little strange. Let me get a clarity card for that. What is that trying to tell me about this situation? Oh, that came out. Four of Coins. I do think someone's trying to gather their funds. Maybe they can't afford a wedding right now. Maybe you guys are in a relationship and you are together, but like there's just no funds for a wedding. And so like the wedding has to be put off. And it's like you've released the burden around like needing to do that sometime soon because you need to save up or something. This flipped out. Six of Cups. Yeah, I mean, this is soulmate energy. This is somebody who's like really, I wouldn't be surprised if we got like the Queen of Wands come out too. Because this feels like soulmate energy. It feels like you guys have past lives together or something. And that's like, there's finally this sense of like, we don't need to rush this. So this kind of came out both ways. It kind of flipped out in reverse and upright. This is the Four of Rods. Again, a traditions, marriage, values. So the fact it's kind of flipping around, maybe this is a decision of like, you've released the burden of like feeling like you have to get married. Maybe this is like, we're going to be together regardless. So like, do we even need to get married? I don't even know if we really want or need to. We can just have a sort of, you know, a situation that's not as traditional, right? Like, who are we trying to impress? We love each other, right? This is the Blades. So this is Four of Swords. Lots of fours. 3 4s so far that came out in this reading. And they've all been in either like a reverse or whatever kind of situation. Ace of Coins. Somebody's like thinking on a money situation is kind of what I'm getting with this. It's like they're taking the time to sort of think maybe on a money situation, or they can't come up with an idea for how to make this money. They know they need to make the money. The money's coming. Let me get one more soulmate confession card. Give me a confession about this money situation. Protected. That makes sense when we had that Four of Pentacles earlier. I will always protect you, my love, even when we are together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. I will always protect you in the love we share. I will keep boundaries around my heart that only you can cross. This could be something at a distance right now. I'd actually started a reading prior to this that I didn't like how the format was going, so I just restarted it. And so that was coming through actually in that reading, that there could be some distance between people right now. They may not be in the same proximity. Let me put some of these cards back into the deck and see if I can get any final messages. Spirit, can you help me gather some specific messages for the reader or the listener who's still listening to this reading that's specific for them? What's a message that's specific for the listener who's still here? Drop a like and subscribe, by the way, if you have not already, or in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. If you're still listening, you absolutely should be a subscriber if you are not already. I love helping raise a collective consciousness, delivering positive messages to people. So getting this channel out there for the people who really need to hear this information is super helpful to me and them, right? Fool in reverse this time. 3 of Cups. It's like a love potion collaboration. 4 of Coins. Let me just ask a question real quick. Oh, that just flew out like crazy. A lot of the cards that I just had before just flipped out in the other direction. Yeah, because we literally have the Hierophant up right now. And now we have Temperance up right now. And now we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. 8 of Swords upright. King of Wands in reverse. I don't know why there's sort of a back and forth energy here. I almost wanted to say that, like with the Three of Cups, that there might be some sort of third-party situation. I don't know if you're making a decision between two different people, like who's the right person for you. I wasn't getting that energy initially. I don't know if somebody's like coming in unexpectedly that'll sort of like throw you for a curveball as far as like, oh, it's so weird. I really was not expecting that aspect of things. I have this Oracle deck here. There's a lot of cards that are like kind of flipped out weird, so I'm just getting these resituated right. And I'm going to go ahead and ask this deck again. If this is a new person, I want to get that energy clearly, so that, because I was actually trying to wrap up this reading, but this actually might be something that I'm like kind of expanding upon here. If this is a situation where somebody else is coming through out of the blue, coming through out of nowhere, trying to deliver a message to you. Is this a person out of the blue? And if it is, what do they want to say? This is a person out of the blue. What do they want to say? Twin flame. As your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are similar and share the same vision. There is a connection between us. So that could be why the cards were flipping out and like revert. Like I was like, these cards just all came out again, but now in the other direction. So this could be what that mirroring is. So this could, so I said like this is definitely a soulmate connection because of that Six of Cups card that came out. So this could be a twin flame situation. This might be like a reunion. That could be why you might be at a distance right now if you're resonating with that part of things. Yeah, there's a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for signs of my love. It is me sending you. So, interesting. So you could be in that situation right now. I'm gonna actually ask advice from Spirit, because I kind of have a bias a little bit about twin flames, and like just because you guys have an undeniable connection does not mean you're necessarily supposed to be together. I know. Nobody wants to hear that, but it's about elevating the soul, growing you, challenging you, and it doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them. It just is meant to, let's see, justice, but in reverse. Yeah, that's kind of emphasizing what I'm saying. It's like the justice of the situation. It feels like all of this to not be together. What? Like how? So what's the advice of Spirit with this? Are you supposed to be with this person? Three of Coins. I'm going to kind of go back to that third-party energy I was getting earlier. It feels like there might be two people. One of them's your twin flame. One of them's not. Is the advice to go with the not twin flame? The Chariot. Okay. Who's the Chariot for? Is it the twin? Is it the soulmate? Who's the Chariot for? Is it the twin? Oh, those wanted to come out, but I want them to be. Give me clear messages to whether this is the twin or the soulmate. The Empress. So that's what's so funny about tarot sometimes, is it's like you have to go through the journey on your own. I can't tell you the answer. And this is always like a funny way that tarot's like, oh, I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is that when you become the truest version of yourself, you become the best version of you. You become someone worthy of dating, of being, you know, the Empress energy. She's fertile, she's beautiful, she's abundant, she's the fullest version of herself, because the Empress is the most powerful feminine card in the tarot. It's a major arcana card. I think it's number 2 or something like that. It's one of the first few. Yeah, so this is like basically saying you've got to be yourself. You have to be the best version of you, and that will draw in the proper person for you. And I don't have a way of knowing if it's the twin flame or the soulmate. I personally, Addison, think it's going to be the soulmate, not the twin flame. But either way, regardless, the right person will come into your existence because you'll be in your Empress energy. So hopefully you got something from that reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, hit like and subscribe, drop in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you here again next time at Leaping Lotus Tarot.